Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Sonali, and hi Astha, and I thank you all for joining our session today. So today we'll be talking about how to prepare for NEET. So NEET is National Eligibility Entrance Test, and for that we have Miss Navneet Panesar. She's a faculty member at my tutorials, and she has completed her ME in biotechnology from BITS Pilani. Um, and So she would be talking about how to prepare for NEET and what all needs to be done to prepare for NEET. So I'll just bring her online. So we'll just begin the session. Yeah. Hi Sandhya. Hi Astha. Hi Navneet, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good
Am
too.
I visible?
Yeah.
Yes,
And are we
great.
both audible to the audience? If yes, please just write yes in the comment box. Yeah. So then we'll start with our session. Okay. So I think we are audible. Okay.
Great.
Yeah. Hi Navneet, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good
Happy
too.
Independence Day.
Happy Independence Day, yes. And I wish our audience also a very happy Independence Day. Yeah. Okay. So Navneet, so in today's session, so let's begin with the first question. What is
Yeah.
NEET?
So,
Yeah.
NEET, as we know, it's a National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test. This exam is given by students who want to get into a college and want to do MBBS or BDS. That is, they want to pursue medicine in their career. So, in India, for every college, be it government or private, NEET is mandatory. You have
Okay.
to get this exam, get a score, and then you can get into a college which you want to, in which you want
Okay.
to study.
Okay. Okay. And my second question is, who can appear for this test? Who can appear for
Um,
this entrance test? Yeah.
Students who have completed their 12th with biology, physics, and chemistry as their subjects, and also have gained more than 60% in their board exams, can give this entrance exam. And also, students who are appearing, who are going into class 12, they can also sit for this exam as well. So, the lowest age limit for this exam is 17 years, and the upper age limit is 25 years for general category. But for in some cases like PWD, they can go up to 30 years. So it depends.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you that what are the subjects which are included in this entrance test, in this
So
examination?
there is biology, which has both zoology and botany, and there is physics and chemistry. These subjects are required for sitting in the NEET exam, and biology has the highest weightage as there are like 45 questions for zoology and 45 questions for botany in this particular exam, and for physics and chemistry there are just 45 questions each. So basically, biology is the main thing that you need to work upon. Then it's physics, and then it's chemistry.
Chemistry. Okay. And so, apart from MBBS, what are the other options after NEET, after clearing NEET?
Okay. So if you are interested in biology as a subject, then you can go for BSc in biology, BSc in botany, BSc in zoology, BSc in biotechnology. If you have maths as a subject with biology,
Okay.
am I audible?
Yes, yes, you're completely audible.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
So
Yeah.
yeah, so if you have maths with biology and physics chemistry, you can go for BTech in biotechnology. This is also possible.
Okay.
Also, if you clear NEET exam but you do not have a good score, So you can do BDS, that is Bachelor's of Dental Surgery, and also there is homeopathic medicine studies, Ayurvedic medicine studies. There are like vast fields if you want to be in biology. But in physics, you can do BSc in physics. Chemistry also there is BSc in chemistry. If you have maths as a subject, you can do BTech. So for BTech, the prerequisite is you should have maths in 12th. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And what are the marking scheme? How are the subjects given the weightage for the marks?
Okay. So biology, as we know, has the highest weightage. So it's 360 marks for biology alone. And physics as well as chemistry have 180 marks each. And for every right answer, you get +4. And there is negative marking too. You get -1 for each mark. So each question that you attempt, which is wrong. So basically, what you have to do is you have to see and arrange all the things accordingly, that whatever you know, you should just attempt that. If you are not sure about the answer, just leave it.
Okay.
It works like that.
Okay. Okay. So, like we all know that the NEET exam is approaching, like it's
Yeah.
in the next month. So,
Yes.
like how to prepare for it, and we are sure that students must be going through a lot because of the whole pandemic situation also, and the exam is just around the corner. So, how to go about that? Yeah.
So for that, I recommend that we just have like less than a month now, and because of the time crunch, you need something so that you can revise, and also a plan or a strategy that you can actually work on. You can maintain your speed and you can work on it. So what you should do is we are having a short course. We are having a course on starting from 17th of August, and we'll be revising all the concepts that are important in biology, and it will be from 17th August and from 4 to 6 in the evening. So you can register for that, and this will help you a lot because we will be handling subjects, the topics that are important. Also, we will be taking care that you practice mock tests as well as previous year questions would be solved. We will explain you how to do it, and also all the answers will be provided to you. So that can be done. Or else, if you want to focus on doing it yourself, then you should start studying like 7 hours a day. Because if you haven't started yet, so like right now it's not feasible.
Feasible.
So, yeah.
Okay. And how to manage the time during the exam preparation, since the exam is just round the corner, and how to prepare for the subjects accordingly?
If I tell you that it's just 1 month now, so I think what you should do is whenever your exam is there, like whatever timing. For example, your exam is from 9 in the morning to 12. So you should work on that time of the day. You should study on that time of the day so that your brain is active subconsciously on that particular time of the day. So this is a proven strategy. If you want your brain to be active at that time, you will have to make sure that every day, for example, if you start now today till the day of your exam, you have to start working from 9 to 12. That is what is recommended. So that is possible. And other than that, I would say that what you should do is start revising. Right now, it's not the time to study from the basics, but in other sense, we will be explaining everything from the basics when we are taking the this NEET course, that small short NEET course. But right now, what I would suggest is you should start revising, like really nicely. You should start revising everything and make sure that what the subjects, the topics that have the highest weightage, that should be covered first. So that.
Okay. So there are a few questions which we have from the audience. Let's just address to the questions. Okay, so one question is NEET doable for an average student?
Yes, it definitely is. So NEET is like a big process. You start from studying from your class 11th, you go till class 12th, you study for 2 whole years, and you get all the time to make sure that you have revised every topic, and then you give your exam. So yes, it is doable for an average student. And also, obviously, extra efforts are always required if you want to get into a really good college. Like, for example, in if you want to do MBBS in AIMS, you need to have a score of 670 or above on the scorecard of 720. The total is of 720. You need to get 670 or above to get into AIMS. So you have to set your target and then work accordingly. That is what I would say.
Okay. One more question is which chapters have most weightage in NEET?
Okay. So it depends. Like human physiology has 21% weightage. And we know that human physiology is not a small thing, small chapter, like small chapter collection to do. They are huge chapters. So that also biotechnology is important. It has a higher weightage. We will be discussing this specifically when we will be doing our NEET course. We are focusing on specifically those topics that have higher weightage so that we can just complete those and get through with that. Then we can focus on the topics that are less required.
Okay. Will this include all the question paper solving and necessary tips for clearing the test? Okay, so they are asking, will our crash course include all the question papers?
So not all the question papers are possible to do within that time frame, but yes, we will make sure that each and every topic that is important. For example, there are some specific things that we need to work upon, and they definitely come in the exam. So questions that are related to that, and we'll work around that topic. So we will make sure that it is curated according to the NEET exam pattern.
Okay. Okay. So you can always reach out to us, and Miss Navneet is our faculty member at My Tutorials, and we are starting our crash course on the 17th of August, 4 to 6, and you can always reach out to us through Instagram. I'll leave our number also here, so you can reach us through WhatsApp. And the registration for the NEET course, crash course, is open.
Yeah,
Hello?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. There was some network error. So I'm just leaving our number here. It's 9653444505. You can WhatsApp us also. You can give us a call. And Miss Navneet is always available at My Tutorials. And I hope this session was useful for all of us, because since the exam is next month, and I hope this session was beneficial for everyone, and I really thank Navneet for taking out time and giving us a gist about what is NEET, how to go about it. And you can also visit our site. You can it's www.mytutorials.in. Yeah. So it's www.mytutorials.co.in. You can always visit our site, and you can register yourself for the crash course. And we have various other courses. You can always visit our site and keep checking for updates. And are there any more questions from the audience? Okay. So, okay, we hope to see you, at the crash course, I hope. And all the best with your preparations. And thank you, Ms. Navneet, for joining us today and taking out time for us. And I thank the audience for taking time out and joining this live session. And see you all in the next session. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.